Thanks for joining us on the John Mendola Show. We're driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Center. So let's talk Crestwood Field Hockey. Joining us right now is Senior Ashleigh Thomas. Well, Ashley, another great year for the Crestwood Lady Comets field hockey team, and you're a part of it. Let's talk about your role on the team.
I play right forward. I've started past 4 years. I played the past 3 years as a left forward, but they moved me to right. The goal is to score and pass my teammates and move off ball, really.
How about your skill set? Talk about all the training you've done over the years when you first started playing field hockey, and what you think you've really mastered to do the job you've done on the field there.
Well, I started in 7th grade when I moved here. So my first year of field hockey was actually with the Crestwood junior high team. So I played 7th grade, 8th grade, all the way up to this year, my senior year. I think that I've really mastered. I have my speed. I use my speed a lot. Not so much as my skills and pulls, but I can really, I think, take it down the field pretty quick, down the side. My aerial, I've worked on really, really well. That's what I do in the beginning of the game, throw the aerial. And I think my drive has gotten better over the years, gotten harder and quicker and a lot more accurate.
Ashley, when you first thought, hey, here we are, we're moving to Mountaintop, Pennsylvania, and you're getting some field hockey under your belt, and now you're going to be moving on to a college to play. Talk about that whole process and a little bit as we tie in your years of field hockey and how it goes so fast into the recruiting process and where you're going to head off to play college field hockey.
It did went so quick, and when I first moved here, I didn't even think I'd be going somewhere for sports even. I just wanted to play, and field hockey looked like fun, so I decided to play. And through my junior high years, I got better and better. And then when I got all the way up to my freshman year, I was actually fortunate enough to start for Crestwood Varsity. So that's when I started thinking, wow, I actually could do this. This could be something I could do. So I started looking at colleges, and Old Dominion, the coach there, Andrew Griffiths, was actually the coach at Lafayette for a while, so I would go down there for clinics a lot. So he coached me since 7th grade. He knows me really well. And then when he went down to Old Dominion, he invited me down, and as a sophomore, he offered, and I verbally committed.
Well, it sounds like a great story, and you're not the only young lady from northeastern Pennsylvania that selected Old Dominion. You'll have a little firepower and some friends to ride down with.
Yes, there's Casey Dolan's down there, Danielle Grega, and Emily Wonko just verbally committed there. She's a year below me.
Well, it's great to hear that there's some student athletes headed down, and again, they're going to represent Old Dominion pretty well, that's for sure. Ashley, you talk about your teammates this year. There's some great ones you have. Hannah Ackers and DeSoy. I mean, you go down the list. There's a whole bunch of them that have gotten their feet wet over the years at Crestwood, and I'm sure you're really fortunate to be surrounded by some great players. It's
great. It's awesome playing with players that have such a high skill set, but when they're your best friends, it makes it even better. All of us have been playing together since 7th grade, and even younger, some of us, we spend all of our time together, and it's just so easy to play together because we just click. We know where each other's going, and we know what we're thinking.
Ashley, you talk about your coaching staff and the coaches over the years there at Crestwood. You get some of the best coaching in northeastern Pennsylvania, and in some ways in the country, because every year girls go to Division I programs, Division II, Division III. They go play at that next level.
Yeah, my coaching staff, it's not even just the coaches that are really there. It's also the community, all the parents, all the club coaches around the valley. They help with everything. And I was fortunate enough to play under Elvetta Gemsky, who has obviously such an amazing career. And now playing for Patsy, it's not even like it's anything different. She really just picked everything up from where Elvetta left off, and there was no awkward in between here. We went off, and we're only getting better.
Ashley, let's talk a little bit about your family, any brothers, sisters, what you're getting at home that kind of has helped you achieve what you do academically and athletically.
Well, I have 2 younger sisters. I have one 13-year-old sister who she cheerleads, and she does horseback riding. And then I have my younger sister, Anna. She's 9, and she actually is a field hockey goalie. She's just starting this year. She wanted to be a goalie, so I'm helping her out. It helps me with my skills. I can shoot on her while she practices being goalie. My dad is definitely a big influence with me in my athletics. He went to Myers High School. He wrestled. He played baseball. He ran track. He played football. He wrestled for the University of Scranton, and he is a really big athletic influence in my life. My mom is a real big supporter. She supports me in everything that I do, always telling me, even if I do something wrong, that I'm still the best in her eyes, and I have such a great support group behind me.
Always great to hear that you're still the best in your mom's eyes, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Ashleigh, it sounds like you have a real nice family and a great career ahead of you, but I know there's still some business to be done this season there at Crestwood, so I wish you well, okay?
Thank you so much.
Ashleigh Thomas, the senior, she's headed to Old Dominion University next year. Here on the John Mendola Show, we are driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers.